Hello. Happy Wednesday evening. We're here for another episode of the Love Train at night. Nighttime for me anyway. Some of you it's morning. So cool. I'm gonna spy on you guys first and see who hopped in here. Hey, Care. Oh, you got the vibe. All right, Care. See? This is how we work. This is how telepathy works in the Love Train. Awesome. So glad you're here. Ellen is here. Hello. Annie, hello. Helen, hello, darling. I love your energy. It is early for you. Let's see. Awesome, awesome. So, wanted to come in here. First of all, if you are new to the Love Train, we keep expanding organically day by day. And I love that because everybody who's here followed their energy and they're meant to be here. So if you are new here today, please let me know. I see Julie from Fumble, is it Fumble? Pennsylvania. She is 30 miles north of Pittsburgh. Awesome. Welcome, Julia. Thank you for shining your light here. Doris is here. Sean is here. Kay is here. Awesome. Ah, see, I love it. You guys already know when I'm coming in. I don't even need to post anymore. I'll just click go and go live. Cheryl is here from Montana. Awesome. Wow. So yeah, August is proving not to be boring by any means. And yes, I had to go into Canva. So this is how my mind works. So with these timeline jumps, so I've got our emoji here. He's a long jumper in the Olympics. I do these. I give Canva the craziest commands, and they haven't thrown me out yet, so I think we're good. But so this is us. We keep doing these little timeline jumps, and boom, there it is. And so for me, and I think this woke me up. I can't remember. I remember waking up super early. I don't even think I looked at the clock, but this would have been like super early in the morning, 3 or 4 a.m. ish. But look at what happened before that. So it's about, let's go 5 hours early. So maybe right before midnight, there was this spike, right? Look at this light. And actually, I think that probably woke me up too, come to think of it. I have some meditations that are my go-tos that I can zonk myself back out. But this is pretty significant. It's all in the upper chakras. And then look what's around it. A bunch of release, right? And then an integration with spikes. So you're going to see this more clearly on the Shakalaka chart that I'll show you guys next. And I pulled this tonight. This was this was less than 2 hours ago. And you can see the spikes are back. And then again, the upper chakra, it's like, we're all getting the upper chakra treatment again. Now, how this energy played out today, the timeline jump for me, I wake up and all I can tell you is I always know it now because I feel like I have absolutely no clue what day it is. And I'm like, did I wake up and fall asleep in 1 day, in 2 days? There's a big disorientation. And I was trying to notice what other weird things that I noticed today. And another thing that the timelines jump do for me anyways, because I do all my grocery shopping and eating intuitively. I literally go in the store and am guided, literally. Sometimes they have me turn my head. It'll be a noise or something and I'm staring right at, okay, this is going in the cart, right? And yesterday I was like, I want to go to the store, but I was blank. So it's like, all right, I'm not aligned. I'm not going today. I'm blank again. And then at 5 p.m., I get this weird, I'm like, well, what am I eating? So I opened the freezer and they show me this. I bought these frozen fruit. They're like smoothies that you can just I stick the whole thing in the blender, just all the frozen fruit. But it was like a peanut, it was a pineapple, coconut, and maybe some orange. It was like supposed to be like fruit for like, it was like a pina colada without the colada. It was just frozen fruit. And it tasted so good. It tasted so good. And then I was like, I didn't even remember buying that. And then I was like trying to remember and was like, I bought it like 4 weeks ago. And I remember thinking, why are they taking me here to buy this? And I threw it in, right? When I'm intuitive shopping, I throw it in. But one of the things that happens with the timeline jumps, you can have weird food cravings. Something might not taste the same. You might shift up your routine a little bit. You can lose things, or you think, wait, I left it here, where did it go? And just give it it'll find its way back to you. So all of these things are common in timeline jumps. And I love it. Doris says, I love the timeline jumps too, because really what it does is it gets us off of these denser timelines. And this is a collective timeline jump, which means everybody. And remember, these affect awakened or not. It doesn't matter. We're all souls here. There's part of us are awake and the other part are not. We're not here in judgment or criticism. Those are awake and we hold the light for them, right? And if there is a fear bubble brewing, is the best way I could put it. Whenever there's a fear bubble brewing, or a bunch like this, would cause some more awakening, like wondering, why am I really here, right? Many of you landed here like, wait a minute, all of a sudden I was like, do I have a bigger purpose? What's my purpose? That's the biggest question I get. What's my purpose? Please tell me. And so that's what that prompts. It's that, wait a minute, why am I here? And so that can also be fun when you start doing those inquiries with the unawakened, that can cause a fear bubble. And so in divine timing, boom, let's just jump everybody off that timeline so that the fear can't play itself out. And then you can see we went into integration, and then look, a pattern of purging. And again, we're in the upper chakras again with the purging. So it's always purposeful and in our best and highest good. But with this one, what I'm noticing is this can draw up some things in your emotional body. What beach ball, as we call it, are you still holding a beach ball underwater? And I'll give you a sneak peek for those of you who attend focus group. Focus group is every Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific time. It is free. It is magical. We form a group container. The guides bring in what's in the best and highest good each week for the group. And we have just watched everybody in the group just evolves. You don't no participation. You can come in there, keep your camera off and just listen, and you're being the light and you receive all the energy. And it truly is magical. But anyway, so for tomorrow, they're bringing in, I have a transmission that's going to show us more illusion. When we can see the illusion, that connects you again to remembering your truth. And so it's kind of like when you look at your fear, then you step back from it as an observer, it doesn't feel as big. And so the thing that they brought in for tomorrow, oh, this is so juicy. Boundaries. They're actually going to tell us what boundaries are. See, we think it's, oh no, I have to shut someone down. And it's really not about that at all. It's all about energy. And is this person's frequency in harmony with my frequency right now? And the most loving thing we can do is leave them in their frequency. Leave them in their frequency. But it goes much deeper than that. And just basically, a boundary is an energetic refinement, not a rejection. And so that's where we're going tomorrow. It's going to be really powerful, because there'll be an awareness around all the areas where you're not holding your boundary. And that means you're entangled in someone else's journey. And this is telling you, oh no, this is for love. No, false. Because love is unconditional. And when you love yourself unconditionally, you show others that when they love themselves unconditionally, they can be their authentic self and function. And because you mind your own energetic business, you're okay with whatever they're doing, and they're okay with whatever you're doing. See how there's the freedom. There is the freedom. But when we hold each other in emotional hostage, or I need, or you completely, oh, that one makes me, it always has. What does that mean? Wait a minute, before I met this person, I thought I was doing okay. Now all of a sudden half of me's gone. What? It's all illusion, and meant to keep us in separation, and meant to think that love is a thing that has to do with dependency. It's absolutely not. You must give love to yourself. It's full acceptance of yourself, remembering that you are already whole, and then you radiate love out. We don't give away parts, right? You can't give from an empty tank. So fill your tank up and just hold it, and then you attract a like frequency, right? And if you have any kind of despair, like if there's somebody in your life that their frequency isn't yours, that doesn't mean they go away. It means now you really are dedicated to your energy and shining your light for them, and see the 5D version of them. See the version of them that is coming forward. Remember why you love them. Don't judge them. You can't pull them over the line. You can't convince them to come to 5D. Their soul decides that. We honor the journey of all souls. And if it's somebody that you love, you hold a vision of them in the fifth dimension, and that is how you show up for them. And you see them only as the light. Just like in here, I only see you guys as the light. And I'm so excited to see everybody as they're like coming forward and opening their gifts, and getting to where you see yourself as I am able to see you. And like, what an amazing gift. I'm so grateful to have this gift. And you guys know I call it my cosmic flashlight. I'm like, look over here. You're already amazing. Stop listening to the old lies, the old stories, the old timeline is ready to go. It's collapsing. Create from your heart. Go into your heart space. Get into your body. You can't do any of this work out of the body, because we left the body because we were scared shitless when trauma was happening. Now call yourself fully into your body. Go into your heart space and just just find peace in there. And from there, you're already on your highest timeline, quite literally. Oh, that's funny. I see someone called Green Eyes. I was just listening to that song from Coldplay, Green Eyes. I love that song. When did that jump happen? This was the wee hours of the morning. So I'm Pacific Standard Time, early. So this was roughly, I want to say 11-ish. I don't count these, but I felt this, what kind of woke me up. And when you wake up disoriented and you don't know where your keys are and what day it is, that's usually a good sign that we had a timeline jump. Awesome. Brizzy, oh, Australia, awesome. Welcome. Awesome. This community is amazing. See, I gotta do more Love Train at Night, because I love the Aussies and our friends from New Zealand who are coming in here. We have such a huge community in Australia now. And so I think I'm going to do more nighttime so I can connect with you guys more. You guys have such amazing energy, all of you. Candace is here. Hello, Carol. Carol's in the house. Jonathan, hello. Awesome. So before I jump to, I am going to show you the Shakalaka chart, because it does show you more about the energy, but my guides are like, they're like, you need to talk about Mount Shasta. Okay, so all day today, literally from 6 a.m. till I think like 3:30, I was getting downloads of what we're going to be doing in Mount Shasta at our retreat. So for those of you who are new, we are having a Love Train retreat in beautiful Mount Shasta, California, October 9th to the 13th. We have 2 properties very close to each other secured. We're in hotels, really nice. And so for the people attending live, we're kicking it off with a fire ceremony. And the theme for the retreat is restoration for remembrance. So we're going to be doing more of this, blowing up the distortion, looking at the distortion, identifying it, which is all the downloads I was getting today, and then replacing it with embodying remembrance, embodying our truth, embodying more of our soul. And so there's going to be a lot of working with Gaia. We're going to a place called Ascension Rock, where the Ascended Masters, yay, my peeps are there. And we'll be doing a ritual there. We're visiting gosh, I don't even know what word. It's like a open pasture of and the plants there are over 200 years old. And then we're going to the park, and it's the Mount Shasta Park, where the Sacramento River comes in and turns into a creek. It's just a lot of magic, huge connection to Gaia. It's an energy vortex. Some of you have, some who are coming have been to other retreats before, and one of them, I was talking to a love trainer the other day that said, "You're never the same when you leave. It's like when you go home, you actually feel that something shifted." And so I'm looking forward to this one because some new members of the love train are going to be there. There are only 3 spots left for Mount Shasta if you want to attend live. Now, if it's not feasible for you to travel to Mount Shasta for whatever reason in the beginning of October, I always host a virtual day live. And so I'll bring together the whole live group. I rented a lodge in the middle of the park for the day. It's going to be Saturday, October 11th. And we're going to be broadcasting through Zoom from 10 to 3. And there's a whole group set of activations that we'll be doing together. We're going to conclude the day with a sound healing because Sam Schultz will be with us. She's going to be in Shasta the whole time, guys. So whoever's there, you will benefit from her amazing gifts. And so there's details in the link here if you want to register. Again, 3 spots if you want to attend live. The registration for the virtual day will remain open, and then I'll monitor that. At some point we'll cap it, mainly because leading into the retreat I always hold a Zoom for 60 minutes with everybody to kind of form the container, set intentions, and that's where the guides will come in and give a lot more detail. They bring it in because it's always what is in our best and highest good. Oh, thank you. Care's on the spot. Panther Meadows. That is it. We're going there. Thanks, Care. See, I love it. I don't have to think because we all have telepathy around here now. It's so good. It's so good. Awesome. So yes, so if it resonates, right? If it resonates and that feels good and that feels like something you want to participate in, we would love to see you there or see you on that Zoom. And don't underestimate the power of these Zoom calls. Those days tend to be the biggest amount of transformation that happens. There's just a bond that happens with the people that are in the room and those on the Zoom. And it's always very, very transformative. I love the retreats so much, truly, because I love forward progress. Sped up is always right, always good. All right, so here we go. Let's look at this. Let's take a look at the shakalaka. Oh my goodness. So you can see, right, it was let me move my melon here. We were in this kind of tame, it felt tame, but there was still that blender action, right? For me today the blender was gone, but timeline jump. This is for those of you who weren't here early. This is my Olympian long jumper. He's our timeline jumper. I love me some Canva. Okay, I know. Oh, what's going on with the chakras? Here we go. So leading up to the timeline jump, look what we had. We had spikes in all the chakras, more so because we saw this on the graph. This was where that light energy was focused and the release. And look at when we see those spikes, that can poke up those emotions, that can poke up the beach ball. This pokes up your reality. What am I looking at? What am I afraid of letting go of? Why am I afraid of letting go? What change would feel good? Am I going into my heart? Am I allowing myself to receive, right? You're not in this alone. Are you asking for support? All of these things. And then you can see here the root also was still getting this purging, and we had a big purge right before I pulled this. And then we went from here, and then here's that another blast of light, and then we had a spike. So a lot of purging that led, and that's what can draw up, right? Because it pulls up emotions. So if people don't know they're awakening, right, or that they're ascending, their emotions are getting purged too. And that's what can lead to, unfortunately, chaotic behavior in the 3rd dimension. We're not here to fix a broken world. We're here to create and focus and to form the 5th dimension, right? And so when we look in the rearview mirror, we're focusing back on the very thing that we all created in an unconscious state. So it's really super important for us to just say, wait a minute, I'm here, I'm creating in this now moment. So what am I creating? Am I creating from the noodle soup factory, or am I creating from my heart? And if you are having a hard time focusing on what it is, just go to peace. Just create from peace. I just want to bring peace, because then you are just radiating peace, right? Whatever you're focusing on, whatever's in your energy field, you're now expanding and radiating out. And so, and then you can see here that the purging action is continuing. I'm feeling there's some light to associated with this. So I think we'll be feeling some light coming in. That can make you feel anxious, or it may make you feel fatigued. For me, this business had me more fatigued. Today, not so much. Today, not so much. I felt more, it was a lot easier to ground whenever we have light come in for me. It could be different for you, by the way, don't judge it. You could have the opposite. When light comes in, that could cause you fatigue. And then when it's not coming in is when you could have the energetic bursts. So it's, it's just really feel into it when you see these, right? Don't just go by how I'm telling you I'm feeling. Really go within and say, okay, how did this affect me, right? How does my body respond to this energy when it's coming in? So, that's what I got for you guys today. Tomorrow is a focus group at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I am so excited. They're bringing in a really powerful transmission and activation. So transmission is when they're pointing out more truth to us, right? It's exposing the distortion. And when we expose the distortion, it's a lot easier for you to connect with your truth. Because basically we look at it and go, what? For a few seconds you go, I fell for that, but we were unconscious. So it's all innocent, all is good. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. It is, let's see, 8:13. Wow. All right. Well, thank you all for joining me on the Love Train at Night. I'm going to sign off, and again, I follow the energy. So if anything shifts overnight and I feel inspired to come and share, I will do that in the morning, even though we do have focus group tomorrow, because August has been heavy, really big energy. But as you can see, right, by hip, we keep jumping though. We're jumping and jumping and jumping. Nothing is really staying in long enough for us to even be able to freak out over it. By the way, they're already showing me September, new energy. So I'm asking already what that's going to look like, and they're going to drag me into a quantum healing to find that out. But there is new energy coming forward in September, and we're already in the beginning, by the way, of the 9/9 portal energies. And that for those of you who are coming to Shasta, the guides gave us those dates because it's the 10/10 portal, which is really all about transformation, new beginnings, and completion of old. So all of that means it gets magnified. So it's the ideal time for transformation. So that's what I got for you guys. Mwah. Big love. You guys are amazing. Go in and see which activation resonates with you tonight. Use your intuition. What's in my best and highest good? And some of you have already been doing this. And I love it. So go in and find an activation and ask your guides and just say, show me which is in my best and highest good. And I want you guys to pick for you tonight. I know which one I'm doing, and mine involves extreme gratitude for this community, because you guys are absolutely amazing. You make this whole experience, and mwah, see you guys tomorrow.